They told you it's all about hard work. Just outwork everyone else and you will make it. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You know people that work hard and barely get anywhere. You also know people who seem to glide into success. What's the difference? Hard work is the baseline. It's the entry ticket. What actually determines who wins? Your unfair advantages. And before you click away thinking, I don't have any advantages, you're wrong. You do. You're just not seeing them. Today, I'm breaking down the Miles framework, the 5 unfair advantages that everyone has in different combinations. By the end of this video, you're going to identify yours and know exactly how to leverage them. First, the victim mindset. Life is unfair. I never stood a chance. They use that as an excuse to never try. Second, hustle bro delusion. If I just grind hard enough, I will 100% succeed. Then reality hits. 2 years of 80-hour weeks and nothing. Both extremes are wrong. The truth is what's called the reality growth mindset. Self-awareness says, I need to be realistic about my constraints. But self-belief says, I'm going to succeed in my own way. It's the balance about acknowledging reality and believing your ability to grow beyond it. Wherever you're starting from, you have advantages. You just need to identify them and use them strategically. The Miles framework breaks down the unfair advantages into 5 categories: money, intelligence and insight, location and luck, education and expertise, status. The key is figuring out your combination and playing to those strengths. Don't compete with people who have different advantages. Compete in arenas where your combination gives you an edge. Let's break down each one. We're talking about capital. If you're born wealthy, that's massive. You can take risks, survive longer, invest, hire talent. But here's what most people miss. Not having money can also be leveraged. Let me introduce you runway and burn rate. Runway is how long your business can survive before running out of money. Burn rate is how much you're losing monthly. Most broke entrepreneurs think, I have no runway, I can't start anything. Wrong. Intelligence comes in multiple forms: book smarts, street smarts, social intelligence, and creative intelligence. Steve Jobs took a calligraphy class that later influenced Apple's typography. That's intersectional thinking. Insight means seeing below the surface, finding gaps, noticing problems others miss. How do you develop this? And if you don't have much right now, build a great team. Surround yourself with people who have the intelligence you lack. Let's start with location. Startup clusters in Silicon Valley for a reason, where it's also insanely expensive. Your burn rate is through the roof. Now flip it. Small city, your costs are way lower. Your runway is longer. You might see problems people in big cities never notice. Ask yourself, am I near the talent I need? Can my customers find me? Does this location support my lifestyle? If your location isn't ideal, leverage the internet. Hire remotely. Build your presence online. Now, luck. Timing is often the first factor in success, but you can manufacture luck. Go to events, meet people, network, trust your intuition, expect to be lucky. But the most important way, take more action. Think of success like a rolling dice for double sixes. In life, you get unlimited rolls. Most people roll once and give up. Lucky people roll 500 times. Of course they hit eventually. Traditional degrees matter less and less. Knowledge is everywhere now. What matters? Commitment to lifelong learning. Here's how to start. Learn something new every month. Build interdisciplinary knowledge. Study psychology if you're in marketing. Design if you're in tech. Focus on practical expertise over credentials. Get feedback constantly. Launch things. If you don't have a fancy degree, good. You're hungrier and more willing to learn. This is your network. Your personal brand, but also your inner confidence. External status opens doors. Internal status determines whether you walk through those doors confidently. How do you build status from zero? From both sides, internal and external. Status compounds. As you build external status, you get more opportunities, which builds more status. But you have to start somewhere. Help one person, make one genuine connection, then do it again tomorrow. Here's where all it comes together. Most people think, I don't have enough money. I don't have connections. I'm not in the right location. When you understand unfair advantages, you think, I'm broke. So I'll build a service business profitable from day one. I'll freelance to extend my runway. I'll validate fast. That's actually an advantage. Here's what I want you to do right now. Write down your miles. Be honest. Then pick one advantage, the strongest one. And this week, double down on it.